For the growing young population of Kiribati, paid work opportunities are limited, but vocational training creates possibilities both within Kiribati and overseas. The Kiribati Institute of Technology is being transformed to help graduates enter the modern world.
With the growing young population, we have every year around about 2,000 young people, young boys and girls, leaving the formal education sector. And that means with only 400 to 600 jobs available in the public service, government has to find jobs for over 1,000 young boys and girls. And TVET plays a very critical role in training these people with the right skills and knowledge.
The Technical Vocational Education and Training Sector Strengthening Program is really a joint partnership between the Government of Kiribati and the Government of Australia.
We have 3 vocational training centres. We have the Fisheries Training Centre.
Bridge 6, half ahead.
We have the Marine Training Centre, and we have the Kiribati Institute of Technology. The Fisheries Training Centre and the Marine Training Centre have been training our young boys and girls to an international standard.
Youth population here looking for work, and of course the best way to provide employment in the long term is to provide technical and vocational skills.
The objective of the whole partnership program is improving the performance of KIT, and through the adoption of the Australian qualification framework out of KIT.
We have a vast range of programs here at KIT. They include 3 trade areas. They're automotive, electrical, engineering, and carpentry and joinery. We also have a large number of part-time programs, and one of the most successful ones at this stage is part-time accounting courses. We also have management courses, English language courses. We also provide support to the 60 apprentices that we have this year enrolled. And that's across maths, physics and English, and vocational English in particular for those 3 trade areas.
Hello.
TVET's quite an expensive area to actually deliver, so financial planning is also one of those areas of assistance within the ministry, and developing local TVET planners and TVET financial planners at the ministry level is a major component of the project. But of course, aligned with that, we need to develop KIT as an institution itself, particularly developing our current teachers.
The goal is to upgrade teaching staff of KIT. It's a move forward for all KIT teachers to get this minimum qualification of teaching in the Australian standard, so that we would be able to teach Certificate 1 and 2, moving from the way we are doing now to a competency-based training.
I am a teacher here. I teach computing. Most of my students are from the public sector. My diploma, I went to Bendigo TAFE and I graduated there. For the certificates for NTAA, I just recently got it. We were taught different learning styles, teaching methods, and organizing ourselves before classes.
Now we are feeling more confident in delivering and designing our own programs.
Absorbing the content of technical manuals requires an ability in English, and an upskilling of KIT staff in the use of English is a high priority.
How proficient are the students when they come in?
The intake is that from Form 5.
From Form 5?
Form 5, yes, and they're not that proficient in both writing and speaking, but we're trying our best to bring them up.
Culture is language, and I-Kiribati must be preserved at all costs. Really, English provides, I guess, another string to the bow and opportunities for many people, particularly if they're seeking employment elsewhere.
Regional links are important for KIT, and in 2008 an agreement was reached with the Fiji-based Australia Pacific Technical College.
Under that letter of agreement, we decided to look at how APTC could assist KIT in strengthening its curricula, strengthening their teachers, and also possibly in the future looking at strengthening of the leadership and management of the Institute.
We need to change our management and look into the gender balance. And these are all new issues, new ideas to KIT and staff.
We are looking at KIT as a major vocational institute that can bridge the gap for our young boys and girls. We have quite a heavy program ahead of us in improving the performance of KIT.
Good afternoon, Kevin Downey. And the Institute needs to form a whole range of partnerships, not the least with the local industries. Employers do know what they want in many of their enterprises, and they can be a great value to KIT in terms of the advice they can bring to how to develop a demand-driven rather than a supply-driven curriculum.
One of the great opportunities of having internationally recognised vocational qualification is mobility. Opportunities for graduates to not only work in the Kiribati but to seek employment in other parts of the world. The world's getting a smaller place, the labour market is global, an international qualification allows people to participate in that global market.
Quality education, whether it's at the primary, junior secondary, senior secondary or at the technical vocation education and training, is paramount for young Kiribati people to be able to access the skills which will enable them to access employment within the region. From my perspective, aid programs out of AusAid working very effectively. There's a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of very positive directions and some very positive outcomes for employment opportunities for Kiribati nationals.